Hello, and welcome to Mindful Worship. Mindful worship is the idea of using mindfulness to worship God. To worship God by enjoying His presence, His power, and His providence. Developing a delight for the presence of God. Mindful worship also seeks to relax, to just simply rest and enjoy the peace and the rest found in the living God. In the book of Matthew, chapter 11, verses 28 and 29, Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light." How we're going to seek this resting, worshipful state is by first of all relaxing in His presence. Secondly, we are going to be reflecting on His Word as we seek to enjoy the presence and the power and the providence of God through His Word, listening to His voice. Thirdly, when our minds stray, we're going to recognize those thoughts, and we're going to recognize that He is the one who has given us the power to think. So as we're resting on a certain text, listening to the voice of God through His Word, and our minds wander off to, say, trains or toddlers, we'll just simply recognize that that is God's work in us, and our brains are working well. But then we'll bring our attention back and rest. So that is our plan. We are glad you joined us at Mindful Worship. Our prayer is that through using awareness, we might become more mindful of the presence of God, His presence, His power, His providence, that by doing so we might come to a place of relaxing and resting, as Jesus said in Matthew 11. And through that relaxing and reflecting on God's Word, we might recognize when our minds wander off to another thought, and then simply bring it back to God's truth and rest. Rest in His presence. Rest in His power. And rest in His providence.